and this is really important to learn, men and women are different.
Wow.
Yes.
Conference over.
And we're supposed to celebrate our differences.
Celebrate.
We learn things like we have an invisible dictionary. Did y'all know you had an invisible dictionary when you get married? It was full of rules, unspoken rules, and you don't know the rules until you break one.
Ooh, man, break one of those rules. Ooh-wee.
And acts of service is my number one love language, Dr. Chapman. My number one, acts of service. So I love me some housekeeping rules. Like in my family, well, we call it chore play at our house. I think he needs to change it. And so my number one is acts of service.
You guys ought to try it. I'm telling you. It works.
I come from a family, in our family, we made the bed every day. Because my mom said it gives you good self-confidence and it gives you good what was the other one?
Discipline.
Discipline, that you have discipline, right? All our bed makers? Yeah.
Who makes the bed every day? Raise your hand. Everybody pray for them right now. We're going to pray for y'all. Because we did it normal at my house. We made the bed when people were coming over. Don't want to waste that extra minute.
In our house, we did it where you had to make a military fold. I like the bed just right, where it's even on both sides. Mm-hmm, that's right.
Oh, man,
that's
we're
right.
going to go
That's
there?
right.
All right.
That's right. I
We're
like
going to
that.
get all real and transparent. You know what? I had to go to the doctor last week because my toes were hurting so bad. All right? And the doctor goes, "You have ballerina toes. Are you a ballerina?" I said, "No, doctor." I said, "Man, my wife makes the bed and her sheets are so tight." I said, "Man, I've got to run and jump and point my feet and slide in the bed. And then after I'm there, it just lifts me up." So, man, I'm feeling better already. How about y'all? And heaven forbid those comforters shift in the middle of the night while she's asleep, because it will wake her up out of a dead sleep and then I get comfort burn underneath my neck. And then she'll pop the sheets up so that it comes down so gently and I'm cold, and nobody tells you about that in marriage.
Yeah, we have all kinds of different, Joe. We have different money styles, just like Chris Brown was talking about.
We had none.
We didn't have any, that was a problem. That was a problem. And when I met Richard, he had never been into a Starbucks because he wouldn't pay $5 for coffee. And so we went into Starbucks.
No, I didn't own a laptop.
So we're sitting in Starbucks the very first time. Richard leaves. I thought he went to the restroom, and he's gone for like 10 minutes. And when he first got up, I saw him drive away. And he came back about 10 minutes later with a cup of coffee from Bolero.
99 cents. That's right, my brother. I walked through that place. I could have 5 of these for that. I was being a good steward of my money, even though I didn't know the principle of being a good steward yet.
So I have a question. Did any of you guys pray for your spouse? Did y'all have a list? Like y'all did the godly way you prayed? Some of y'all? Oh, bless your hearts. That's so sweet. I prayed God would bring me a man on a white horse. He would sweep me off my feet. My hair would be blowing in the wind. And he showed up in a white Bronco with no air conditioning.
Apparently, you have to pray specifically.
Yeah.
Your hair was blowing in the wind.
It was blowing in the wind. And we're different in the romance department. Yeah, like they were talking about Leslie last night about all the ingredients that you have to put into the pot, right? Well, women are like crock pots. We have to put all the ingredients in. We got to simmer all day and just add a little bit all day.
Speak nicely, love notes, text.
Men, on the other hand,
Bing, microwaves.